Hey everyone and welcome back. So I just bought this, a refurbished 16-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro. And honestly, I believe that this might be one of the best MacBook deals that you can buy right now. Why? Well, because when it was new, this machine used to cost over $2,500. Right now, you can buy it for a fraction of that. I paid only $900 for this, which is what, like a third of the price? So let's see how it still holds up today. And of course I went for the base model, which is the M1 Pro with the full 10 cores and 16 core GPU, 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigabyte SSD. So let's see what it is. This is quite a simple box, although I'll have to admit I do like the Apple-esque pull tabs. Let's open it up. And I do like this type of box because, to be honest, you don't pay for the box, which is always good. So let's take a look at the accessories first. We get a genuine MagSafe 3 cable, still brand new, sealed. Okay, that's quite cool. And the charger, I can already tell this is not original, but wow, take a look at this. It's actually a gallium nitride charger, and these are quite expensive nowadays, especially the 140 watt ones. So honestly, I'm impressed. I mean, this charger alone is at least $50, easily. The original charger that this shipped with also was 140 watts, so good job on the refurbisher's part. And now for the MacBook itself. Okay, we have Flip, which is the refurbishers that I usually buy my MacBooks from. And wow, this is huge. And heavy. Oh my god, this is heavy. Let me just throw this box away. Oops, sorry about that. And this is the MacBook. And at a first glance, it looks quite good. Oh, I do see a dent here. You see how the lid isn't completely flush. Okay. The back looks good. We have some minor scratches over here. So yeah, as you can tell, I went with space gray because I've always loved this color. Honestly, this design still feels very modern today. Compared to older Intel MacBooks, this was a huge redesign. You got a thicker chassis, better cooling, HDMI, the SD card, MagSafe, everything was basically back, and that's just amazing. Apple doesn't usually do this, like, you know, adding back all the ports. So yeah, this generation aged extremely well. Alright, now let's finally turn it on and see how it performs. Okay, this is already turned on. That's usually not a good sign, but yeah. Let me just quickly change the camera angle and I'll run through the first setup. So I've just chosen English. We have the country, which is Romania. Yeah, English, input sources. Yeah, we'll do this, not now. Let me connect it to my Wi-Fi network. And honestly, if there's something that I already noticed, is the keyboard. Now, I'm not sure if they replaced this keyboard or not because it looks brand new. If you've seen my last video, you'll know that usually whenever you buy a used MacBook, the keys are all shiny, which means that the MacBook has been used a lot. But this keyboard seems brand new, so I don't know, maybe they changed it, but yeah, it does look quite good. No, I'm not going to migrate. No, I'm not going to sign into Apple. And I can already tell that this is running macOS Ventura, so I'll have to update this to macOS Tahoe. I'll do a test account, password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't want to use location services. Thank you. Yeah, this is fine. No, I don't want to share my analytics with Apple. And no, I don't want to use screen time. And no, I don't want to use Siri. There's so many setup steps. It's like this is Windows or something. Yeah, let me set up Touch ID. Why not? And we're finally in, and let's see what we have here. So if we go about the Mac, M1 Pro, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the SSD should be 512 gigabytes. So let's take a look. And yep, 500 gigabytes, and I'm curious about the battery. Let's see how the battery is. Okay, so it's at 377 battery cycles, and the capacity is at 86%. Okay, it's not ideal, it's not amazing, but for a refurbished MacBook, $900, I guess it's fine. And keep in mind, these things have a huge battery, like 99 watt hours, which is like the maximum you can take on an airplane. So 86% of that it's still probably fine. I'm sure the battery will last a lot more than my 14-inch MacBook Pro did. And yeah, if there's another thing that I immediately noticed is the display. And oh my god, this is such a huge display. Wow. And honestly, this is one of the best laptop displays that you can buy right now. It's mini LED, 120Hz ProMotion. It has 1600 nits of peak brightness and the contrast is amazing. Even in 2026, this display looks fantastic. And fun fact, the latest M4 Pro 16-inch has practically the same display, so yeah, this is as modern as it gets. Let me just quickly download Coconut Battery as well, because I'm curious what it says compared to Apple's official, tool. And okay, it's only at 83.9%, so it's a bit lower than Apple reports, but I guess that's fine. Let me just quickly try the speakers. Oh wow. Oh wow, the speakers are amazing. Like, oh my god, they're even better than the 14-inch that I previously had. And oh, wow, they genuinely sound like a dedicated JBL Bluetooth speaker or something. Wow. So, first impressions. Well, I actually love this machine. And for the price I paid, this feels like an amazing deal. You get a powerful machine, a fantastic display, great battery life, a design that still looks modern, and yeah, I'll actually be using this as my main editing laptop for the next, I don't know, few weeks and see how it still holds up. But I think I already know, since I had the 14-inch version of this guy and it was flawless. But now I'm curious, would you buy a refurbished MacBook or would you prefer buying brand new? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, this was Dave on Tech and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Take care.